Hi again. I'm doing them straight after each other, so just get them done while Aydin's in bed and Corey's out. So I thought I'd just pump them out and try and get them uploaded. My son is nearly a year old. He was born on the 7th of February 2009. He was 7 pounds 13 ounces, 52 centimeters long. His head circumference was 35 and a half, I think, centimeters. He has been excellent. He was born with a full head of hair. He was beautiful. He had a cone head though for a while, but that went down. He had the normal newborn rashes. His vaccinations were excellent. He didn't cry that much the first time because I could just whip my boob out and breastfeed him. The second time I think was his worst, and then his 6th month was fine. And now I've got to book him in for his first, like, the year vaccination. So, oh, it's just all moving along so quick. He crawled at around 5-6 months. He got his first tooth around the same time. He was an early walker. He started taking his first steps at 8.5 months. By 9 months, he was walking everywhere. He's running everywhere now. He gets into everything. He climbs up the couch. He climbs up bloody stairs, anything. He even tries climbing up drawers. He's always getting his hands up onto tables, benches, chairs, anything, gets into everything. I haven't had him weighed lately, so I don't know how much he weighs. As for his sleeping, which has been our biggest problem with him, he slept through the night when he was 2 months. When he was about 4 months, he started teething, so his sleeping just completely just went horrible. We had so much trouble with his sleeping for about, till he was 10 months-ish, maybe. And it just, like, he'd have his good nights, but he'd still be waking up a few times. So he'd be having a couple bottles of a night. And then about 2 months ago, so it would have been, yeah, about 10, 11 months, I said that this is it, because he has to be in a routine before this baby comes. That's just, I'm not getting up to 2 babies every couple hours. So, but he was ready for it. This is the weird thing. I put him down in his cot, I shut the door, and I walked out, and he fell asleep by himself. So, and that's just what happened. He just started doing it. We tried it earlier, probably when he was about 9 months, and he just screamed, and no, he was probably 8 months, 7, 8 months, and he just screamed and screamed and screamed and screamed, like he would not stop screaming. But this time he was ready for it, which was excellent, because we gave him the time he needed, and it happened, and it fell into place. Now he goes to bed about 7 of a night. And then he'll wake up around 10 for a bottle, and then generally sleeps through about 7:38. That's pretty much the most common sleeping pattern we have for him. Other than that, you know, because he's got his one ear molars moving, so some nights he'll get unsettled a bit earlier, some nights he might wake up a couple times. But what I have noticed is he resettles himself for the night sometimes. So he might wake up, put him down at 7, then he might cry at 8, but then he'll go back to sleep by himself without a bottle, without Panadol, without cuddles, without anything. He'll just, you know, obviously just have a little cry and then go to sleep. The other morning I got up for a 3 o'clock pee, and he was unsettled, and I heard him crying, and I was like, oh, maybe I should just lie down for a bit and see how he goes, whether he puts himself back to sleep or whether, you know, he's having a nightmare or just feeling really scared. And he fell back asleep, so that was really good. So sleeping was our major issue that we had with him. Food-wise, he has been excellent. He started early solids at 4 months. He had like the rice cereal, then he had pureed pears, pureed apple. Then we got him onto mash and custards. Then now he eats everything. He eats mash, he eats chicken, he eats fish, he eats capsicum, he eats pickles, he eats banana, he eats kiwi fruit, yogurt, porridge, apple muesli. He eats toast, he eats chicken, like chicken on sandwiches when we have a roast chicken down at the park and stuff like that. He eats jam on toast, like, and jam on bread. He is two-phased on cheese though. like if I'm grating some cheese or something, he doesn't really take to just eating cheese, so that's fine. Yeah, but he eats carrots, pineapple, beetroot, tomato, lettuce. He loves all those sorts of things, which is really good. We just give him everything. We let him try absolutely everything that we eat. The other night he had his own little plate of spaghetti bolognese, so you know, it's just all those little things. He's just getting used to it and he loves it, so I think he's ready to sort of we'll just give him everything to try. If he doesn't like it, we'll try it again, you know, later on when we next have it. Like with the capsicum, he doesn't really eat, like he won't eat all of it, but he'll put it in his mouth and you have a chew, then he'll spit it out, which is good because he's still getting a bit of a taste. But if he doesn't like it, that's fine. He loves cucumber, but he eats the inside without the skin. It's really cute. He eats jats. For Christmas we had jats and my mum's homemade corn relish, and his auntie Shell gave him some corn relish on a jats, and that was it. He loves dip on Becky's. You can't have it without giving him some, and he walks around and gets it all over his face, and it's so cute. But yeah, he's going extremely well. He gets into everything. He's walking completely. As for talking wise, he's still only saying mum, 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 which he has done since he started babbling sort of things. I'm not sure whether that's, like, I feel he's not progressing enough in his speech. So I'm thinking about getting him some learning toys or books or something. So if anyone has any suggestions about how to help your toddler sort of speak and sort of expand their vocabulary, please help me. We've tried reading, but all he does with his books is bash them and then chew them, and then he doesn't want us to read. He just wants to flick through it all rapidly, or he just wants to run around. So he has tons of energy. I think that he doesn't have ADD. He's just hypo and has tons and tons and tons of energy. So that's why we avoid giving him sugars. If we have, you know, lollies or chips, he generally doesn't get any. But he's had like tastes of things. That's the thing. He's tasted ice cream and, you know, all those little things that we have, but I do not want him to have them. You know, when he's older, he can have everything in moderation. That's the thing. He can have, you know, a little bit of ice cream. He can have some lollies at parties and all that, but I do not want him thinking that of an afternoon he gets a packet of chips and ice cream. I don't want that. I think it's wrong that parents give their children things like that because they are so young. You know, even we're not supposed to really be eating them for our bodily functions. So I'm really focusing on a lot of his nutrition because I was overweight as a kid and I'm still battling with my weight, especially after having him. I haven't lost any of my baby weight and I'm pregnant again. So I've got 2 lots of baby weight to lose, and the last thing I ever want to do is be battling with my children's weight. So for me, being a responsible parent, I think that it's best that he doesn't have sugars, he doesn't have like lollies, cakes, biscuits, things like that. He has his milk oats, but I just really try and make sure he doesn't have too many high sugars and confectionery sorts of things. Like, you can have tastes of it, but I wouldn't give him a full like packet of anything. I think that he's not ready for that, and I don't want him to have it because I much prefer him having a banana or having some yogurt, or, you know, something like that, like natural yogurt or vanilla yogurt, not like whole chocolate sugary yogurts there. So I don't know if that makes me a bad mum, then I don't know, but to me I feel that that is the best. I need to learn tons more about nutrition. I need to know sort of more snacks ideas and things like that, but I'm trying. I want him to sort of have the best start of life than I can give him. And being a young mum, it's already hard enough financially, but I can be responsible and keep him in like a routine with his naps and sleeping, and make sure that he has his sleeps, make sure he has his foods, and doesn't go out and eat junk food, then not sleep overnight. So yeah, I don't know. I like to keep him in a sort of routine. Like, we get out of it as you know, it's everyday life. You're not in the same routine every day. So, but we like to stick into sort of a time-framed routine. Alright, well that's a big video. I guess I'll do another update. I want to do a montage sort of thing for his first year. I haven't uploaded lots and lots of pictures, videos or anything like that, so I might do some little ones of them and upload. Alright, see you guys.